I am going to be recording this, so anyone that has to leave early or that your sound isn't working, you are going to get a recording of this entire webinar and all the goodies that I promise, probably around lunchtime. So if you have to cut out early, I do understand. Again, my name is Judy Miller and I do some of the basic training webinars, and today our webinar we're going to be learning about the email builder. If you have any questions, please feel free to write them in the question box, and if I start going too fast because I get really excited, just tell me to slow down and I promise to slow down. So with your Infusionsoft application, you do have access to our our Help Center. Our Help Center is located at help.infusionsoft.com. At our Help Center, you will find access to our user guide. So if you're trying to build a template and you don't remember how to put a picture in, you can just go to our user guide and type it in. The articles will show up. You also have access to our tech support numbers, access to our chat line, and you have access to our mastermind webinars. Our mastermind webinars are about 5 rungs higher on the totem pole than the basic training, because I'm just going over it for people that have not used the email builder yet. On the Mastermind tab in our Help Center, you can search for a specific topic, and a Mastermind webinar will show up right there, and you can watch it right from that screen. And again, it's in our help.infusionsoft.com on our Mastermind tab or Webinar tab. So today we're going to talk about broadcasts. Tomorrow we're going to talk about campaigns, and a lot of people come to this webinar going, can you show me how to do an automated campaign? Well, we're going to learn about campaigns tomorrow. Today we're going to learn how to create a broadcast. So let me tell you the difference. A broadcast is a one-time email that you send out to your entire list or just a specific group. You may have students that come on Wednesday. On Wednesday you're not going to be at the gym because your daughter's having a baby, so you want to make sure that everybody that comes to your class on Wednesday knows that you're going to be closed. So it may be a targeted email that's just sent to a specific group of people, or it may be like your newsletter that's sent to everybody. A campaign is a little bit different. It does have emails in it, but a campaign is a series of emails that are connected by timers, that are used for automated follow-up, or it may be a task to give someone a call or a fulfillment list that you have to get out. There may be tasks, there may be emails inside of a campaign. They're put together with timers, and we're going to learn about those tomorrow. But you do need to know how to create an email in order to put one inside of a campaign. So yes, it's still great that you're coming to this webinar because we're going to learn how to make a campaign or an email template that you can save and use in your campaign. This is an example of a broadcast. I just want to send this broadcast out to people that have the weight loss tag, people that have the tone up tag, or people that just want social fun at the gym. And I'm going to send out this specific email that says, hey, join us at Fitness for You and make good on your promise to live healthier. Click on the link below and get your 5 for free pass. I'm just sending that out to people that aren't customers yet that have these 3 tags. Campaign's a little bit different, and we're going to learn about these tomorrow. When someone is added to a campaign, you can wait 2 days, send off an email, welcome and get ready, wait 2 more days, and automatically send off the email what's going on, and then wait 3 more days with that timer and send, are you hot? I already created it. It's already published inside my campaign builder. It's automated follow-up, and when someone opts in or someone gets tagged and gets put into this campaign, they're going to get these 3 emails automatically at specific times based on my timers, and we'll learn how to do that tomorrow. So what are we going to do today, Judy? Today we're going to learn how to create and edit a template. I'm going to show you how to add images. I'm going to give you some ideas on why you would do broadcasts. I'm going to show you how to send a broadcast to your entire list and how to also send a broadcast to a targeted group. So buckle your seatbelts. There's lots of information, but you will get the recording. And again, if I need to slow down, just let me know. I'm going to pause for a second, get a drink of water, and give you guys a breather. And I'm back. So Judy, why would we send a broadcast instead of putting people in an automated follow-up campaign? Well, it might be a special holiday greeting. Memorial Day is coming up. Hey, Memorial Day is coming up. Remember us. Or we just want to remember, our veterans, people that stood up for America. You may just want to send a greeting, not even focused on yourself. It may be Valentine's Day, it may be Christmas, it may be Easter, and you just want to send a message. It may be something's happening. Hey, you just purchased $100 product, and you came to our website, and our website is under construction. Don't worry, we're not out of business. We're just changing our website right now. It may be a special offer. For today only, we're going to give 50% off of our coaching. I like the create urgency because I just got one from Home Depot. Creating urgency is what we do on Black Friday. We say there's only 5 seats left, or I only have 5 more products or 5 more books left to sell before I have my next version coming out. Get it for 50% off. And Home Depot just said, while supplies last, come and get these special plants. They know I came in and bought a plant. They know that I've been looking at plants on their website, and they said, hey, while supplies last. So creating urgency, we want what we can't have, especially when it's limited. And I think the most important reason to send a broadcast is to create and build a relationship. And here's my example. This is my granddaughter, Everly. I changed the pictures from last week. She's almost 2 years old, and she is my pride and joy. I put this in an automated campaign, and one of my customers wrote me, one of my prospects wrote and said, oh my gosh, I have a granddaughter named Everly too. And all of a sudden, we started writing each other and communicating with each other. And then we started talking about my product. And when that person is ready to buy, they're going to buy from me. Hopefully, that's usually how it works because we created a relationship. And if you don't believe me, you may believe this next slide. I just found it yesterday from Seth Godin. I saw it on Facebook. I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. People do not buy goods and services. They buy relations, stories, and magic. And when you have that connection with someone and you have that magical relationship with them, when your pain is big enough, that's when you're going to buy from that person. My other example is I have a dentist friend that I used to work for, and people can go to 50,000 different dentists in Phoenix. There are dentists on every single corner along with the pizza place. But she has such a great relationship with her people that come in, with her prospects, that they want to become her customer. They want to go to her, not because of her service, not because of her product, but because of her magic and the relationship they have with that staff. It is magical to go to that office. You don't feel like you got your teeth done. You really feel like you are part of that family. So remember that. People don't buy goods and services. They buy relationships. So what are we going to do today, Judy? I'm going to show you our email builder, show you how easy it is to use. I'm going to show you that you can create multiple templates. So if you have different businesses, so I do yoga, I have a studio, I also sell vitamins, and I do food prep for people. So I have 3 different banners, 3 different templates, 3 different kinds of marketing. Can I do that in Infusionsoft? Yep, you can. Our email builder is mobile optimized. You can save time and use the templates in the campaign builder, and it's fun to create an email template. I create a different one every week, so it's so much fun to be creative. So let me get inside Infusionsoft and show you how this is done. And that's not what I wanted to open. I wanted to open my Chrome. There we go. I need this on the other page so I can see what I'm doing. And let me open up Infusionsoft. So when you log into your Infusionsoft application, you're going to land on your dashboard. To get to the email builder, even if you're just going to play around with it, just going to take a look at it, or you're ready to send your first broadcast, you're going to go to the same place. So we're going to hover over the Infusionsoft cornerstone, that's what we call it. We're going to come to the marketing section and down to emails and broadcast and click it one time. And when you do, you're going to land on this page, and we all do the same thing. We click on the blue Get Started button, and what it's going to do is it's going to bring us to this page right here. And let me go over this real quick with you. It's going to land on the gallery. And the gallery are pre-built templates for starting points for you so that you can create your first template if you don't have in your head what you really want. If you have something from MailChimp or Aweber and you just want to copy it, you just want to create the same thing, I'm going to show you how to do that too. But these are starting points. So hey, on MailChimp, my email kind of looks like this. So you can open up this and use this as your starting point. We also have a previously sent bucket. Any emails that you've sent out as a broadcast are going to drop into the previously sent bucket. The drafts bucket. If you're working on a template and then you get called out and you have to go pick up your mom at the airport and your computer turns off, you don't have to be concerned. Your email is automatically going to save in that drafts bucket, so you can always find it. And then we have our templates, and you can always save one of your favorite emails that you're creating in your templates. And then the nice thing about that is you can grab that email and bring it to your campaign builder if you're creating a campaign and you made the best email ever. Like, dag nabbit, I want to use that email that I made in the builder. Awesome. If you save it as a template, you can drag it into your campaign builder. Let me erase my drawings real quick. So you can come in here and use one of these templates, or you may want to start from scratch. I usually come in and use templates, but I'm going to do something different this time, and I'm going to show you how to start from scratch. To start from scratch, you come to the Actions button right to the right and create blank template. And it's going to open up a blank slate. Now you can always use a template that's already created, but this will help show you where the pieces are. The top says From, so this little slider comes down. If I hit the arrow, it goes back up. Hit the arrow, it comes back down. And I can decide who this email is going to be sent from. So if I have 3 different businesses, I can put 3 different businesses in 3 different email templates. People don't know me from judymiller@infusionsoft.com. They know me from my business name. So I'm going to hit this little gray pencil right here, and I'm going to hit the arrow, come down to Other, and I'm going to change who it's coming from. This is coming from ZR1 Suspension Company. And what email address do I want to put here? Well, when somebody replies to this email, I want it to go to a specific person. So I want it to go to me since I'm the admin for this company. So they're going to get the email from ZR1 Suspension, and if they want to say something to me like, hey, can you send me a quote for my shocks? It will come to me. And I hit save, and now that's where it's coming from. You can have different templates coming from different places. The next is your recipients, and we're not going to pick our recipients yet because we're not ready to send a broadcast. We're just playing around with the builder. And my subject line, get your deal now. Get your deal now, and then I want to personalize this. So if it goes to Phyllis, it will have Phyllis's name. If it goes to Rob, it will have Rob's name. If it goes to Sarah, it will have Sarah's name. So what I'm going to do is put a comma and a space, and I'm going to tell Infusionsoft, please grab their first name and drop it in this email subject line. To do that, you simply come to the Merge button to the right of the subject line, click it one time, come to the Most Common Fields drop down, and I'm going to pick first name. It's as easy as that. When you open up even the email templates that you choose one of the templates, it's always going to show up on the design phase. So if you look to the left, you'll see there's a design toolbar, and I get to design the background colors. So I'm going to come to background color, starting from the bottom up, and I'm going to change my background color to dark gray. And then I'm going to change my hyperlink color. If I'm going to make a link, I want to change my hyperlink color to red so people can see it really well. And now I'm going to start designing my email. If you pick a template, you can start designing from the template. Drag blocks here from the left panel. That's what I want to do. I want to put in my logo. So I'm going to come over to Blocks, underneath Design, all the way to the left. Click on Blocks. And I want to add my logo. So I'm going to grab Image and put it right on the very top of this template. And then I can grab my logo. I'm going to use this logo ZR1 Suspension, and I'm going to make it bigger to go all the way across. And that's my logo. If I want to link this to my website, I can do that by hitting this little arrow, clicking on URL, and I'm going to put in the web address, www.zr1suspension.com. Just in case somebody wants to visit my website, there's a clickable link on the banner. If I want to tag them, if it makes sense for me to tag them that they visited my website, I can add a tag here. But you know what? It really doesn't make sense. I really don't care if they visited my website or not. They're already on my newsletter list, so I'm not going to put a tag there. You do want to put a description, so I'm just going to put company banner. So if somebody hovers over it, they'll see it's a company banner. So my banner's here. Now what do I want to add? I want to add some content. So I'm going to come back to my blocks, and I want to add some text. Drop it right underneath the banner, and I can come highlight it. If I already have content created, I can paste it right in there. But I don't have content created, so I'm going to create some. Get my deal now. Simply click on the link below or the button and get your special deal for this month. Doesn't have to be a gigantic email. This can be very effective just having that many words. Now if I want to add a dividing line, I could add a dividing line underneath it. I want to definitely add a button because it says click here or click on the button. So I'm going to come back to my blocks, grab a button, put it right underneath the text. Once I grab that button, the button builder shows up on the left. And I'm going to call this Get Deal Now. So I can change the content of the button. Now what do I want to send them? Well, I promised them a deal, so I want to send them my coupon. So I'm going to hit File Download. I can put in my email address. I can redirect them to a page on my website. I can redirect them to a landing page, a web form for them to fill out a survey or sign up for something, or an order form for them to purchase something. But I'm giving them a coupon. So I'm going to come to File Download. I can either upload a new file. Once you upload a file here, it's stored in Infusionsoft server, so we're holding that for you and it will be there forever. I already have it in here, so I'm going to look for my coupon. There it is. Now it does matter to me if they click on this coupon or not. If I send this broadcast out to 52 people, I'd like to check and see how many people clicked on the coupon so I can be ready next week to see how many people are going to be coming in with that coupon. So I want to plan for it. So I'm going to click on the tag and I'm going to create a new tag called clicked on 20%. I can't find my percent sign. That's my tag. I want to know if people clicked on it, so I'm going to tag them. If they click on that button, they're going to get a tag secretly on their contact record. Create tag, done, and now I'm done with my button, except I want to change the color and maybe I want to make it bright yellow so it matches my logo, but I can't really see it very well, so I think I'll make it black, and that looks perfect. I love it. Now I may want to put a video or some kind of content. Go back to my blocks, and I want to add a video this time. Find the video block, drop it, and once I do, I need to go get my video. So I'm going to open up YouTube. If you have your video on Vimeo, you can search on Vimeo. If you have your video on Wistia, you can go to Wistia. And I'm going to look up motocross crashes. This is a good one. I want to pause it. And once I bring up the video that I'd like to share via Wistia, Vimeo, YouTube, or Jivebox, wherever you're going to host your video, you simply highlight the URL, copy it, come back into Infusionsoft and paste it right where it says paste. And then my video will show up. I can make it bigger and smaller just by toggling on the toggle button. And if I want to tag someone, I can tag them, but I don't care if they watch the video or not. I'm just putting it in there for fun. Go back to my blocks and I might want to add a little bit more content. So I'm just going to come to text and add more content either to the left, right, or just right underneath. So don't want to crouch like that. Get your suspension right. And now I want to make a clickable link so that they can download the coupon. Get your coupon now. Just click here. Now I need to make a clickable link. I already made a button. Now I want to give a clickable link. This can be to deliver an ebook, to deliver an MP3, to deliver a coupon, to deliver a checklist, whatever you want them to click on. I'm going to highlight, just click here, and when I do, this little black box appears on top of my content, and I'm going to come to the one that looks like a little chain link fence, and I'm going to add a file download. I already have the coupon in here, so I'm going to click on the coupon, and I want to tag them. Clicked on 20% off coupon because I already created that tag. So I already did the hard stuff, now I'm just putting it together. Hit done. And now you can see my emails coming together. Here's my image, here's some content. Oh look, click on the link below. So I need to make a link here too. Highlight it. Comes a little chain link fence. Grab my download. Grab my file. And tag them. So we have our copy, our banner, copy. There's our button with our great deal. Here's our video. And here's another second call to action. What else would I like to add to this? Well, I'd like to add my signature. Grab signature, drop it where I want it, and let it go. The benefit of using the signature snippet, just say that I own a suspension company. I have 5 different salespeople. I would like to send off one email, but I want the signature to be from the salesperson that's working with that particular contact or prospect. I don't want to send the email to Tom's group and Donnie's group and Mike's group. I just want to send one email. But I'd like the signature to just appear. When you grab the signature snippet, it automatically defaults to the contact owner. So Donnie's group will get Donnie's signature. Tom's group will get Tom's signature. But if you want it from the owner of the company, you can just come here and say, I want it just to come from me, and my signature will appear. Cool? Cool. You don't have to use our signature snippet because you only get one. You may want to make your own signature snippet per email or per template. Easy. Come grab some text, drop it where you want it, highlight it, and say, thanks for your biz. We love our customers, Donnie and team. What else can I add to this? Well, I may want to put an image between these two. So I made a cool image today. I want to show you because it's kind of fun. I'm going to grab an image, put it right on top of the content. And I made those little motorcycles in a row because we do have dividing lines, but the dividing lines are simply just a line. Here's a dividing line right here. The only thing you can really do to that dividing line is change how wide it is and change the color of it. But I just took an image and I put motorcycles across it because I think it's kind of cute, and I can make them go all the way across, and there's my email. What am I missing? Well, I'd like for them to follow me on Facebook. So I'm going to come find the social media snippet. Here it is, and I'm going to put it right on top underneath my banner. I invite you to go play around with all those little snippets, those little blocks of things that you can put into the email. The social media snippet you see showed up as gray. So Judy, how are they going to follow me if it's all gray? Well, if you look to the left, your toolbar appears. You're going to have to go to Facebook one time and get your Facebook URL, and once you do, the Facebook button will appear. You're going to have to put in your Twitter handle. If you'd like more social media snippets, you can just click on the plus sign, and I can put in my LinkedIn, I can put in my YouTube. This does not transfer from email to email. So I would recommend that you get all your URLs and put them on an Excel spreadsheet so you have them so you can copy and paste them on different email templates. This is the nice part about this builder. I think that you should put your social media snippet on the top of the email and on the bottom, because if they're scrolling down, they may not go up on the top again to check you out on Facebook. So what you can do is, after you create your snippet, come over to the little, click on it and come over to the little box in the right-hand corner, make a duplicate of it, and then I can move this all the way down to the bottom, and I'll show you why that's profound. If I hit preview, it will show me a preview on a tablet and also on a phone. Here's your social media snippet. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, those motorcycles look cute. And there's your social media snippet on the bottom. So they don't have to go back up to check you up on YouTube or check you out. And it looks nice on a tablet too. Those little motorcycles look super cute. Way better than just a dividing line. So I invite you to come in and play around with these different blocks over here, but let me go in and show you how to send off a broadcast, since we made an email and it looks pretty good. Once you create your email, it will automatically go in to your draft section, but if I want to save this, because I really want to use it in my campaign builder too, I just hit Save as Template, and I call this ZR1 Coupon. Name it what it is. Nobody's going to judge you for the names of your emails. They don't have to be super sexy. Just name them what they are, so when you're ready to send them off, you remember which email it is. And now I'm going to exit out of here. Exit out of here, and I'm going to go to my dashboard and actually send a broadcast and show you how to do it. So we're going to land on our dashboard, and we're ready to send our first broadcast. We're going to hover over the Infusionsoft logo, come to the marketing section, down to emails and broadcasts, and click it one time. Hit the Get Started button just like we did at the beginning. I saved it as a template so I can come to my templates, and when I come to my templates, you will see that the email is now saved there. I'm going to change this to my hard-coded so it's faster. Okay. So here's the email template right here. I actually made another one, so I'm going to use this one. Banner, video, content, clickable link, and more content, Donnie and team. This is the one I want to send out. Need to come up and put a subject line. Put a comma. And I want to personalize it with their first name, so I'm going to come to Merge Field and add their first name. Now I need to pick my recipients. I have who it's coming from. You change that to ZR1 suspension. Change the email address to Hey Jude Miller. And now I want to pick my recipients. If you have saved searches, if you have searches that you've already saved by coming to the Manage Context webinar yesterday, you can just come in here, click on the box, and just grab a saved search that you've already saved. So it may be my newsletter list. And all of the people in my newsletter list will show up here. I'm going to X out of that. If you just want to send it to your entire list, Judy, I just want to send it to everybody on my list. They all subscribe to my newsletter. Just click on the new search button, the little link right there. Do not choose any criteria and hit search. Once you do, Infusionsoft will scoop up your entire list and pop it right in that box, and your recipients will all get that email when you're ready to send it. I don't want to spam people, so I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to do a new search, and I'm just going to send this out to Abe. This is going out to one person. I can do another search and grab another person if I want to, but I don't want to spam anybody, so I'm just going to send it to Abe. Once I have my recipients, I have my subject line done, I come to this blue button on the top that says Schedule or Send. I click that one time, and Infusionsoft will check that email out. It will say, is it coming from a good address? Are there recipients picked? Yep. Is there a subject line? Yep. Now, do you want to send it at a specific date or time, or do you want to send it now? I want to send it now, so I'm going to hit the Send Now Radio button, hit the Send Now Blue button, and Infusionsoft will scoop up that group of people and send off that email immediately. When it gets sent out, your screen will change and it will redirect you to our email broadcast report. When the email goes out, it will make a little pie chart, and that pie chart will show you how many people got your email, how many people opened it, how many people didn't open it. If you want to learn more about this report, you can search in our Help Center for Email Broadcast Report, and it will come up and explain all those different links. Let's send a broadcast again so I can show you how easy it is. Emails and broadcasts. Get started. This time I'll send off the one that we created together. My templates. Here's one we made together. Use template. Hit schedule or send, and you'll notice, uh-oh, no recipients. Infusionsoft will tell you with an exclamation point. So we're going to come in and pick our recipients. New search. This time I want to find everyone that has the tag prospect. So I don't think I have the prospect tag. So has the tag beginner yoga student, has a tag clicked on audio, has a tag clicked on Blogspot, but does not have the customer tag. So you can filter. I want to find everyone that may have one of these tags. They've done all this cool stuff. They've come to lots of webinars. They've opened up lots of ebooks that I sent them, but dagnabbit, they have not become a customer yet. So I want to send this to them, and you can do a search for just that group of people. I'm going to reset my filters, send this one to Heath. Didn't stick. I have certain people that I work with that I send these emails to every week so that I don't spam people. One person's getting this email, have my subject line. Now I hit schedule or send and everything is green, good to go. You may choose to send this on a specific date and time if you're going to be, gone for that week and you want your newsletter to go out. I want to send it now. Boop, hit the button and it goes off. As soon as it goes off, you'll get your little pie graph and you'll be able to come in here and check your stats. Let's take a look at some of the templates. Pine, use this template. It starts with genetic, let me push this up. It starts with generic enterprises. That's not your banner, it's not my banner, so click in it and just hit the delete button. This Pine collection is probably not anything you're ever going to use, so click on it and it just shows you what it would look like if you had a big image like that. You can come over to the left, the toolbar changes, and just change that image, and I'm going to change this one to Infusionsoft. So you can change the image. This is a section header, so you can put your content here. Get coupon now. There's an image here. To change the image, simply click on it. Change image. You can edit the image or you can delete the image and get rid of it altogether. So you can change these templates whichever way you want. It just gives you a starting point. So the second one is a banner. Let me just show you and then we'll go to questions. Banner. This is a custom field of month, day, year. So it will say, May 17th, 2017. It's just a custom field. Most recent blog title, content, image, content, button. That's it. They're just different blocks in the block section that are added here. To change the image, just click in it and you can put your own image in, just like that. It's basketball playoffs. So I can put in my basketball image. Again, there's lots and lots of different templates for you to peruse and to use for your starting point. So Karen asked, does that original email template stay? If I start working on a template, it will automatically pop in the changes that I made into my draft section, but these templates on the front will stay exactly the same. They will not change. The one that you change will show up in drafts. So I always give a challenge before I take questions, and my challenge is to get inside Infusionsoft and create an email template, add a link, add an image, add a video, add a document, add your ebook, send out that broadcast to yourself, and open it up and click on something and see if you got tagged. Save that template to your library and watch the recording, and I'm also going to send you a little workbook that I created that just asks you some questions to make sure that you understand what you learned. I had a customer last week, so I make the challenge and say, hey, send it to me. Put Judy Miller in your CRM, and that's my email address right there, basictraining@infusionsoft.com. She had the coolest product. She sent me the email, I opened it, I watched the video, I wrote her and said, hey, can I add my son to your list? He's a paramedic, and he would love that product. And I added Cody. I sent her my son's name and my son's email address because she sent me an email as her broadcast, and it was amazing. So you never know when you might even get another customer out of it. But send it to me so I can take a look at it and say, wow, that video is too big, or it didn't play, or I clicked in it, did I get tagged? I will communicate with you to make sure that it's working for you. So let me go to questions. How do I delete images? Good question. Inside of Infusionsoft, you can't delete images here. What you need to do is you need to come to the little house, come to the File section. Under File section, the third tab over is Company Images. It will give you a list of your images. I'm going to download it by opening in a new link and taking a look at it. Yep, I don't need that megaphone anymore. So if I don't need the megaphone anymore, I just come to delete, and that's how you would delete your images. Same goes for files. If you have ebooks that you're no longer using, come here, find your ebook that you're no longer using anymore, and hit delete. Once you hit delete, it will go away. If you don't know what that file is, right-click Download, open it in a new link so it doesn't take you out of Infusionsoft, and then you can open it up and take a look at it and see if you want it or not. So tomorrow we are going to be working on the campaign builder. So we're going to take everything we learned about contacts, everything we learned about email building, and we're going to create our first very simple basic campaign. So I hope you'll join me tomorrow. Some people are saying, how do I sign up? Let me show you. If you go to our Help Center at help.infusionsoft.com, come to the Webinar tab, Infusionsoft Basic Training. Here's how you would sign up by hitting click here. So I hope you'll join me tomorrow. If you have any questions, please, please, please feel free to email me at basictraining@infusionsoft.com. This is important before you leave. If you are not registered in the Small Business Success Academy, it's an Infusionsoft Learning Center where you can get some free training. If you're not in the Small Business Success Academy yet, you didn't get a username and a password, please email me or add it to this question box, your app name, and I will add you to it. Judy, what the heck is my app name? Let me show you. When I go into Infusionsoft.com, when I go into my Infusionsoft application, right up here there's a little 2 letters and 3 numbers right before Infusionsoft.com. That's your app name. If you send me that, I will register you into the Small Business Success Academy. Yay, Phyllis found hers. Good job, Phyllis. That's your app name. You need it when you call tech support. They'll ask you what your app name is so they can go troubleshoot what's going on with your app. I will add you to the Small Business Success Academy. We're always adding stuff to it, and it's free. Free is great. We want to give you free stuff so that you can get value inside Infusionsoft and stay our customer forever because we love you guys. So thank you for being part of our family. I mean that with all my heart. Thanks for coming to my webinar. I hope it was valuable, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And Phyllis, Be ready to get that invitation to the Small Business Success Academy. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. Hope I see you guys again. Bye-bye.